If you can remember when you really were awakened to the glory and magnitude of your sinfulness and the accompanying glory and magnitude of God's mercy, love, His grace in Christ and the gospel, you'll also remember how your heart soared. Everything with Jesus was brand new and you wanted to learn and study and so excited and so happy and just filled with joy. And that's wonderful. And that's something we learn to cultivate even in the midst of trials that are really hard on us. We learn how to cultivate that joy, having a sense of peace in the midst of trials. But when Israel came out of Egypt, they had seen the most astounding miracles that anyone in history's ever seen. And the plagues of God upon the Egyptians were pretty remarkable and just an amazing thing. The things that these people saw, they walked through the Red Sea after they thought for sure the Egyptian armies were going to kill them all, walked through on dry ground and then turned around and waters came back and crushed the armies of Egypt and they were saved. They were delivered. And they're rejoicing and singing, and all is well. And I want to talk about when the music stops, when the song of Moses is over, all of a sudden there's a big change coming in how things are going to go for Israel. Immediately, when the music stops, they go into a trial. Israel comes out of Egypt, comes through the Red Sea, they sing the song, and when the music stops, what happens? God immediately takes them into the wilderness, and now there's no water. Why would God do that? Why does God test us like that? You become a Christian, all of a sudden life's got all kinds of plagues and burdens and hardship. Where before it was like, oh, everything's hunky dory, happy, fine. And you try to follow Christ, God designs all kinds of special trials for you. And you know why He does that? You know why He tries us like that and will hit us in the most sensitive places in our lives? Because He loves us. Why do things like this happen? Well, He loves me. Why do your trials happen? Well, He loves you. How does that manifest His love? He's testing you, testing your love for Him, testing your resolve, testing your commitment. God plans those trials so He can walk by our side with us through them. Trials do many good things for us in this life, as hard as they are. Proverbs 20, verse 30, blows that hurt cleanse away evil, as do stripes the inner depths of the heart. Why? Why do blows that hurt cleanse away evil? Stripes the inner depths of the heart. I want to tell you all something. When I've been in the throes of the hardest trials that me and my family have been through, I don't even think about sinning during those times, during those seasons. When you're at the lowest point, why does pain cleanse away evil? Why do stripes cleanse the inner depths of our heart? Well, pleasure is God's whisper, but pain is God's megaphone. Sinful nature that is still very much a part of even the redeemed sinner's life has a massive problem with believing in its own self-sufficiency and in its own adequacy for being up to the task of this thing called life. That's my biggest problem. I think I'm up to the task. I really think, oh, I don't need to pray yet. No, I got a bunch of stuff I got to do. That can wait. No, it can't. We sow every moment of our lives for something. We're sowing things that are going to grow up later. If you sow to the sinful nature, from the sinful nature, you'll reap destruction.